Alright. We're alive, I think. And almost everything are working. I hope. I see. I'm late, so we're just going to jump right into it in a moment. Um. Yep. Right. Is everything working? Yups. Alright. Then let's get started. Where did we left off yesterday? We just liberated Osama, something like that, and we have chosen Balin as the new king, and Brangus is making some sweet golems. Thank you. Today we are going to have a look at first of this little fella. That's a mud. Take it. Let's see if we can do something here. We are going to play some of the DLC. Yesterday I discovered that I did not have all the DLCs. I had them at one point, but when BioWare merged their account into EA's Origins account, somehow all my DLCs were purged. And that was for all my games. I bought most of them. Apparently I did not buy the Dragon Age Origins DLCs. Or at least some of them I had left out. And so I bought those I thought we will get used to. That means everyone in game and the rest that was left to take.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levi Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levi of the coins? Levi the trader?
Nope.
Really? He never told you of old Levi? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Couldn't you just go by yourself? I never heard about Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least?
Ah, yeah, let's go.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Yup. Okay. Let's get out there. We are... Yes. First of all, we are going to...
Indeed.
Take a bit look around. I think... My Soldier's Peak. You know what? Let's go to the day. No! We got something. Let's go make some DLC quest first. They are often pretty helpful. And we hit something.
Sire, I have more news. Oh, yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Cailan's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Cailan approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Cailan?
Cailan's death was his own doing.
That was a yes. Yes, I did. Okay, we got some achievements. First of all, let me just try. See if we can use this potion. Oh yeah. What the hell? Dog whistle. There we go. Goodbye. Okay, alphabetic. Potion. Yeah. I can use it. Alistair can use it. Okay. Let's get him up to speed. We did some mistakes when we made him the first time. First of all, Alistair is a Templar. Right now, at least. So he needs good amount of dexterity. He needs strength. Let's do that. Cunning, he needs at least that much. Probably also more. Constitution, we also want up there. Now we can put points into strength and dexterity. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Next. He needs taunt. Okay. Bash, he needs bash. Okay. Shield bash. Okay, he needs shield wall. Where is that shield wall? That's there. Good. He can also use some shield expertise, but let's give him some of. Okay. You need to get him over to assault also. But we don't have the strength for that yet. We also need him to get Holy Smite, but we don't have overpower we need. Overpower. Ah, we got that. Okay. Really? That's champion, I think. Not. And threaten. Need that. Really. Okay. Well, you're not going to use these just yet, but they are coming in handy later on. A shield block. Okay. Let's put some tactics on him, Alistair. Let's start with enemy. Target range between short and medium. Use sound. Okay. Enemy, we can't do that just yet. Self any, activate. Okay. Enemy, any. Use. Build bash. Enemy nearby. Nearest visible. Nearest visible. Use overpower. Enemy nearest visible. Use ability assault. Then we get assault. Apparently not. Let's just save this for now. Liliana. Okay, we only get one of those each time. Okay, fair enough. Let's just hope we are good at this.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Who told you we would help you? Alright.
Trap! Trap!
Just... Damn it!
The Grey Warden dies here!
Okay.
Off I go.
Careful.
I am your death.
On it.
On it.
Stealth it is. Very well. As you
Defend yourself.
attack!
There we go, down.
Trap! Trap!
Why did I run into that one again?
Trap!
This should be easy enough.
You are allowed to heal. Ally mana, ally health, ally health. Don't know why that. Heck, she doesn't heal.
Trap!
This should be easy enough.
Glory, and you shall pay.
Wake 'em up.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
That could easily be rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
I decided I wanted to torture you first.
Oh, so you kept me around to have a bit of fun, did you? But the purpose behind torture is usually to interrogate, yes? In that case, despite the potential for fun, perhaps I'll save you a bit of time and get right to the point. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Yeah, I'm really happy you failed.
So would I be in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
What are the
I can
Antivan
tell you
Crows?
that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
You came all the way from Antiva?
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Who hired you?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Ah. How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logan?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Were you paid off to talk my ear off?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause. So, let me serve you instead.
And what's stopping you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Well, won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it? I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
Well, we will. What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
We will.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea? All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Amen. You know what? We don't need a crown right now, so. Because we just.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Some of them did not like
you
the
wish.
choice. I understand that fully well. But well, the choice was killing him, and yeah, we already killed Vion,
Right.
and we don't want to kill more potential. So we'll deal with it. You know what I mean? Can't get me in the midnight cookies and the strawberry. Well, there's nothing as good as a dog in heat. What do we have here? Join the fray. Ah, damn it.
Yeah!
Damn, dog! Take it easy! He is good as
Only one shall stand! Come on, get it!
On it.
Oh, this should be nice! Watch out!
die! Scumbag. Just taking all the elf fruit. You never know when to need an elf fruit. Okay. The royal colors of Ferelden former kin still shine through the stain of this man's uniform. Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him, Eric, Merrick, and Marine Ostegar, whatever. And close confidant to the king.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Yes, I recognize your face.
You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
At least it didn't suffer long.
Leave it to me to be the one who lingers. But if it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
Hmm.
The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
Why am I not surprised? Is there someone else we should be bringing back from the brink of death instead?
I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Do you think the Darkspawn found it?
I hope not. Would they know how to work the lock, even if they did? The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
You'll be taking me along, won't you? Call me sentimental, but I left behind some dark spawn that really deserve a sword through the middle.
It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kaelin's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Alright. We'll do what you ask. Mostly because we got free loot! But we are first going there. Ah, God damn it! Who's gonna try to kill us this time? Of course. Of course. How naive of me.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Darkspawn? You don't say!
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I see. Well, good luck with
Thanks. We're heading out. Stay safe.
that. Not sure why I would care about a blood mage, so... Well...
Let's get started.
Let's get down here. Felix?
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent my elf to do that. I mean, I sent my helper, Taran. Nice fellow, that, Taran. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I'm Giovanna, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Oh, what do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I'd pay too much to simply throw it away. The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah. I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn.
Again.
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How do I know this will work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
That sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
And some elf root to come with. So, that's nice.
This should be easy enough.
Yes. Okay. Let's take Ostagar first. And hope we... Damn it! Oh, yes.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Martin.
Yeah, let's just say Superman. And we are taking a piece of junk. The Starseeker. That one is one of a... let's get down to Ostagar. Let's get down to Ostagar.